How's it going, everybody? It is September 27th. This is Merch by Amazon or Merch on Demand sales update. I'll do a quick video just to give you guys an update. It is still a bad month, but it's not going to turn out as bad as I thought. I really thought maybe about a week ago that even I think at the beginning of the month, which is how I felt about the previous month. So, I guess my feelings aren't always 100% accurate when it comes to what I think will happen, which is good because most of the time I think the results are going to be slightly worse than they are. But I mean, just saying slightly worse doesn't make it, that much better. Let's see what I'm talking about because so far it looks like I'm just kind of rambling here. But so far, with 4 days left to go, this is not the worst month of the year. So I guess that's a positive, right? However, it is still a terrible month. As you can see, I'm sitting at 126 sales in the US so far. The second worst or the worst month was January with 110 sold in total. So far, I mean, there's a slight chance that I'm gonna get to uh, close to these. Let's say if I'm really, really happy, which by the way, I don't think it's gonna happen, but if I'm really happy, uh, it's gonna be around 160. But it looks to me like it's gonna be closer to maybe 150, or if I pull off 150, that'll be kind of like an amazing accomplishment. So I don't think I'm gonna hit 150 this month in US. What does that mean so far? It means that I've made $2,328 in sales, $404 in royalties, for the total royalties per sale of 323. So the way that I see this month kind of ending, I'm gonna have about $500 in royalties, probably a little more, which is okay, for one of the worst months of the year. And overall, I think the money's gonna add up, and I might get maybe $800+ in royalties. This is the last week. I'm showing you guys this because I want to talk about the daily average. Anytime I'm hitting 10 a day, 10 sales a day in total, things are looking good. Then I'm hitting my 300 goal, then I'm making $1,000 in royalties, and that's kind of like what I'm used to on average, because there are good months, better months than that, there are worse months than that, and this is one of the worst months. So 58 for the last 7 days, which means that my average is under. It's not, I'm not getting my 10 sales a day, and this month so far, 211 sales. So that's definitely below the 10 days, because I should be around 270 or so, uh, if I'm hitting that 10-day average. But like I mentioned, uh, with 3 or 4 days to go, I'm at $410 in royalties in the US, 102 euros in Germany, which is, I would say, about 120 probably dollars, maybe a little more. US, this is about $40. This another 40. So when you start adding it up, like we're looking at, five, six, 650 so far. So about $700 to $800 in royalties by the end of the month. Now, there have been a few days that kind of made things a little better, and these spikes, but they're so rare that they're insignificant, because the average right now in the US, it's sitting at 3 or 4, and honestly, and you guys, like you guys that have been watching my videos for a while, this hasn't happened in a very long time. And like I'm not just saying that. We can see that by looking at this chart here. It simply hasn't happened since at least January. Even these 2 months, like, I mean, they didn't dip that low, right? They didn't go to 3 or 4 days, 4 sales a day, which is definitely something I'm not used to. But here's the thing. Amazon is doing something different. And it's the thing I've noticed, and I've mentioned that uh, products that haven't sold in a while are selling, And let me just pull up this screen here for you guys. And I understand how this looks. This is extremely, extremely small. But the reason I did that is I wanted to I'm using the snipping tool here to show you guys the auto uploads for, I think this is just 1 day or a day and a half, maybe not even a full day. And auto uploads are back. This is something that hasn't happened in months for me. And things are a little different. So all of these just in 1 day, like I said. And the auto upload started, I would say, probably 4 or 5 days ago. So every single day, they've been doing over 100 auto uploads each day, and it's actually good, and it's the products that I would actually want to push as well. So I understand that even Amazon's getting ready for Q4, for the busy time of the year. So whatever they're doing, I'm sure it's very strategic and very thought out on their end. I don't know how that's going to affect me or you guys, but hopefully, if their goal is to make money, and we're working, for them in this case, that we're gonna get some of those profits. So I hope things turn around pretty quickly. Like I said, I never rely on them, so I'm definitely going to be, spending a few bucks here and there on ads. I'm definitely not stopping with my uploads. I'm feeling encouraged. I'm feeling good. Even though sales suck, I actually wanted to uh, put out a video and just talk about, how we can view all of this as just terrible, because we could, depending on your uh, point of view and perspective. There are a lot of negatives to be seen here, but I refuse to get, trapped in that mindset. And the only way here is forward. And, we're getting to that interesting time of the year. And hopefully, all of our hard work pays off. But, I'm feeling good so far. So anyways, that's where I am with the numbers. Auto uploads are back. Things are happening, just moving forward. Anyways, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.